The final bell of the school year screamed through the halls of Oakwood Middle. Chairs scraped against the floor, lockers slammed shut for the last time, and the sound of summer freedom echoed everywhere. But in room 214, the air was still. Miss Carter sat alone, surrounded by the silence of an empty classroom, a mountain of final essays before her. Most were what you'd expect, rushed handwriting, sprinkled with emojis and a quick "have a great summer, Ms. C." scrawled at the bottom. Then she picked up Jamal Reynolds' folder. It had no title, just a date. May 28th, her eyes scanned the first line. "My hero isn't an athlete or a singer. He's my teacher." She leaned forward, intrigued. The essay continued, "Last winter, I stopped eating so my little sister could have breakfast. I kept falling asleep in class. I got sent to the office, but Ms. Carter didn't yell. She just pulled me aside and asked, 'Are you okay?' I lied. I said I was fine." Ms. Carter's breath caught in her throat. She remembered that day. The essay went on. "The next morning, she accidentally left a granola bar on my desk, and the day after that, a juice box. She never told anyone. She never made me feel small or embarrassed. She just saw me. I'm writing this because tomorrow we're moving to a shelter. My mom lost her job. We might not come back to this school, but I needed her to know. She was the reason I showed up every day, even when I just wanted to disappear." Signed, Jamal. Ms. Carter's hands trembled as she placed the paper down. She remembered that winter vividly. The dark circles under Jamal's eyes, the way his hoodie seemed to swallow his small frame. She had left those snacks on his desk, a small, quiet gesture. Never even sure if he took them or if they made any difference at all. She never imagined he was homeless. A wave of panic washed over her. She grabbed her phone and frantically called the school office. "Jamal Reynolds. Do you have a forwarding address for his family?" The secretary's voice was matter-of-fact. "He's been transferred, Ms. Carter. There's no forwarding address on file." Her heart felt like it shattered into a million pieces. For the rest of the summer, she couldn't let it go. She drove past local shelters, her eyes scanning every face. She called food banks. She even went back to his old neighborhood, knocking on doors, asking if anyone had seen him or his family. But there was nothing. Jamal was gone. Summer faded into fall. The school hallways filled with noise and new faces once again. Then, one rainy September morning, a letter with her name on it appeared in her school mailbox. The return address was unfamiliar. She tore it open. "Dear Miss Carter, we're in a new apartment. A church helped my mom find a place and a new job. I start at a new school next week. I kept your granola bar wrapper all this time. It reminded me that someone out there cared. Thank you for seeing me when I felt invisible." It was signed, Jamal. Taped to the bottom of the note was a small photograph. It was Jamal, beaming, holding a textbook in his new room. And there, on his desk, was a small frame. Inside it, perfectly preserved, was the granola bar wrapper she had left on his desk months ago. Miss Carter stumbled into the staff lounge, sank into a chair, and finally let the tears fall. They weren't tears of sadness, but of overwhelming relief and gratitude. That year, Ms. Carter started the Quiet Desk Project. It began with a hidden drawer in her own classroom, stocked with snacks, clean socks, and basic hygiene kits for any student who might be silently struggling. Soon, it spread to every classroom in the school. She never saw Jamal again. But now, every time a student lingers after class, their eyes cast down, their shoulders tense with a weight they can't name, she knows what to do. She quietly leaves something small on their desk. Not for a thank you, not for any recognition, but because she learned from a boy named Jamal that one single act of quiet kindness can be the thread that keeps a child from completely unraveling. In a world that so often celebrates the loudest achievements, sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones who simply notice the silent ones. Thanks for watching.